Most people who drink cocktails at chain restaurants don't understand what we do. And we do a bad job being ambassadors. We figure if you don't know how this tastes, if you can't appreciate these nuances and differences, if you don't think this is sweet enough, well, we don't care about you. And I think that shit is bullshit. And that's why the craft market is not as big as it could be. And that is why, as people are drinking less, bars are going to close, brands are going to fold, unless we embrace the multitude and figure out how to get what we do over to the masses without compromise. If there is one person that embodies my bar conscience, it's Sam Ross. And what I've heard about working with Sam Ross is you're gonna think he doesn't like you.
You sure you got that right, Einstein? Sam asks, picking up the chit. It's table 3, not table 2. He shoves the ticket in my face. Sam's got my first round ready, garnished, and slowly dying. At this rate, he'll never make it to last call, he snickers. I'm good, I got it, I assure him, and whip the tray up into my hands, spin around without checking behind me, and about face into Daniel Boulud. Yes, him, the famous French chef, Sam's carefully constructed cocktails dripping down my front. I look up to see Sam, putting his hand over his heart, middle finger raised.
He loves you. What he doesn't like is cutting corners, shortcuts, and not respecting the craft. And he's gonna let you know every time you do something on purpose that is not respecting the craft. This one's gonna be fun, okay? I promise. We're gonna cut this properly first. We're gonna cut a couple coins. And when you're cutting your cucumber, they call it cutting on the bias. So you sacrifice that first one and then, on the bias. I learned that from cutting sausage. Oh, it looks like it might be possible. All right, when you're really a professional, you want to get your garnish started before you start doing a bunch of bullshit. All right, first of all, shout out to Campari of America, one of my favorite drink conglomerates. Thank you for giving me this bottle. They gave it to me because they love me, not for this video. Wild Turkey 101 is one of the best things you can put on your back bar. This bad boy is under $30 and it's real good. 75 corn, 13 rye, 12 malted barley. Classic bourbon recipe known for bold and spicy character. And you know about this, Uncle Nearest, Tennessee made 100% rye whiskey. So guess what? We going to the Lower East Side of New York City and we're about to stay there. We've got the Greenpoint cocktail, the Penicillin cocktail, the Paper Plane cocktail. These are 3 modern classics and they originated from the same bar. Shout out to Attaboy, Lower East Side, New York. It's so delicious, it's so refreshing, and this is what I call a bevy bridge. A bevy bridge is a beverage that is a bridge. What we do over to the masses without compromising. And that is something Sam Ross has done with this cocktail. There is a category of cocktails called Maid. And the Maid cocktail features lime and cucumber. So we've got lime, cucumber, finished off with whiskey, bourbon in particular, shaken beautifully. And this is a simple cocktail to make because it's a 1-spirit cocktail. You only need 1 spirit to make wonderful shit happen right here. Ready? Okay. 1 lime. Boom. 1 lime. Simple syrup, 3/4, and then 2 ounces of the loveliness. And the loveliness is going to be beautifully made Wild Turkey from Campari of America. The Campari of America representative showed up at my house. Just showed up. And he brought me some dope Campari stuff. That's all I got to tell you. That's 1.5. I used to do this when I was a younger bartender. 1.5 this side, half this side. Don't do that. You could probably get by only using this side ever. 1 and 2 zips of rye. If you ever have something that you have to muddle in your cocktail, do it before you add the liquids. But we don't have that luxury. So this is what we gonna do. Cocombre 2, cocombre 3, equal sizes. If you've never seen cocomba, look it up online, it'll make you happy. And I always hear 8 to 10 mint leaves. In our last video, we did some shucking. It's time to be good mother shuckers. 2, 6, 10 out in. Reserve your sprig. 2, 4, 8, blood clot. I messed up my sprig. We're just gonna shuck another one. And reserve. I was trained by a man called No Muddle Mike. this bar was served in a bar in Connecticut, we would not muddle and then use fresh ice. We would just put everything in here, shake the ever-loving boopsis out of it, and do what they call a dirty pour. I love me a dirty pour. I've got a dirty pour story in this video that you see up here. You need to watch it, it's funny. I'm gonna move my ass and grab me a glass. So, 2 days ago, rest in peace to my amazing father, was my parents' wedding anniversary. And these are glasses from their wedding. These are some quality people, okay? And whoever knew them was quality, because these things last. I've tried to beat the shit out of them, not on purpose many times. These are from my parents' wedding, and that makes me happy. What all of this is about, if the drinks matter, I want to matter too. Dirty pour, and another dirty pour. And we're gonna call it the same. I'm just gonna stop looking at it. And then for garnish, I did this once before. Let's see if I can do it one more again. Yeah, I did it, I think, ish. That was awesome. You know what? That was great. I deserve that. Here, you know what we do? So let's say that happened behind the bar. Let's keep it 100. Let's say that happened and these cocktails were going to the same place, right? Here's what I would do. I would get that right like that. I would get that right like this. And then I would say to the table, forgive me. Could you tell me which garnish you enjoyed better? I'm doing a bit of a test, and you two look like people that will be cultured enough to tell the difference. When you F up, come up with something like that. Pro tip. All right. Let me just see what I like better. Holy shit. These are two different drinks. These are two different cocktails. Like, these are two different cocktails. We're gonna have to do some more work with the Kentucky Maid, because I don't know if it's the bourbons I chose, because that's an actual word, but good goddamn. I mean, mind blown, honestly. We're gonna have to revisit these, because I can't even report. Just do this. Make a Kentucky Maid with Tennessee whiskey. I'm gonna try this again with 2 Kentucky whiskeys from the same company, because these are 2 different cocktails and they were made to spec. And they're both amazing. Pro tip, when you go to the city, let's say you don't know where you're going, right? If you know where you're going and they have their name on the outside of the building, they'll be great. If you don't know where you're going and the place says what they are on the outside, don't go there. Find a place that you can't find. This is how people that are from New York look around. If you're not looking like this, you're headed to a tourist trap. If you don't feel stupid, go to a different place. Walking in Attaboy, you won't feel stupid until you sit down, and you're gonna feel like the smartest person ever. Nothing that happened with any of this makes any sense, and yet it makes all the sense in the world. What I will tell you is for sure, it is so worth your time. Any drink that you enjoy with one American whiskey, try it with another. I found out things here that I did not know. So old-fashioned. The rye had a cool thing going on at the end that was spicy. The bourbon had something sweet. Loved them both. The Ward 8. I think I followed protocol and liked the rye. I've had too much of all of these, so I don't know now. The Bourbon Renewal, my remix called Queens Get the Money. This one right here, I'm gonna have to watch it back and then I'll do the end. But listen, you saw what I said and I meant it. This is how we make drinks matter. Again, alcohol, food, wine, beer, it's like time. You have to measure 2 points against each other. A minute isn't a minute without an hour. This is how the little nuances come out. And this is a really fun thing to do when you're practicing at your bar making cocktails. If you have guests that are adventurous, ask if you can make them halvesies. If you've got the time, of course, make half bourbon, half rye. There's so much exploration here that's worthwhile, and it's going to lead to more cocktail enjoyment. It's going to lead to more responsible drinking. And my favorite thing, more discussion and thought about the drinking. It's all about the thoughtful drinking. I have some activities for you. I need you to drink the same cocktail with bourbon and rye. I need you to find 2 soul food restaurants that serve fried pogies and have one here, one there. Use Frank's Red Hot sauce for both and tell me which one is better. I want you to listen to a Grateful Dead show from 1977 versus a Grateful Dead show from 1985, which they say are their worst years, and tell me which one you liked better. I've never heard a bad show from either, weirdly. And I want you to think about your life and how it is abundant. And just say thank you to somebody. This is the Barrel Age, and we are here to be a vessel for thoughtful drinking, for inspiration, for professionals, and for people having a good time. I offer my skills, my soul, and my passion to you so we can get together, think, and make something awesome come out. Get in the comments. Have you ever tried these experiments? What do you want to make with bourbon and rye to see how it comes out? A whiskey sour challenge would be dope. Tell me what you thought of these. Tell me what you think of me, because obviously you know I'm wonderful. Please interact, stay a part of this community. Let me tell you something, we are knocking on the door to 3,000 subscribers. Let me tell you, if you remember now, you're gonna be a day one forever. If you rock with me, make yourself known, because I'm gonna do something special for you. Again, my name is Khalid Williams. This is the Barrel Age. I haven't had too much of all of these. Cheers. Go sit down.